buggy. This game used to be called Mars Explorer, and what they've done now is that they're rebooting it. They're making it better, and yeah, this is essentially it, but they are still developing it. There is still more to come. There is multiplayer, but they've still yet to have that implemented. So here I'll show you the basic controls. W, go forward. S is to go back. D is to go right. A is to go left. Left alt is like a super brake. Like for example, if I were to do this and that, it basically freezes you. If you have one tire sticking to the ground, it will freeze you practically. And if I hold down shift, it zooms in. Now the space bar is your wings, and W is to go down, S is to go up, then D and A are for roll. That's A, and then that's D. That's W, that's S, that's press bar again. That's space bar again. And now there's Q. If I hold down Q, it makes you go in reverse. E is also to go forward. It's essentially the same thing as W and S. Z and X are to fine tune your steering. I don't wanna do that right now because I'll have to reboot the game to fix that. And there's also number 9, which I'll show you. So I'm spinning and I'm gonna press 9. Now I'm a ghost. A little space ghost. Now you can see my tires spinning. Its time is frozen right now. I'm just like a little ghost flying around, and that's the lens. That's the light. Now this is the home. This is like your spawn point. That's your spawn point. That's where I spawned, as you clearly saw as the front of the start of the stream. So now if I press 9 again, it would go back into this, and any button I press would be into ghost mode would be acted. It would also be applied to the buggy as well. So then there is left click, which is to get out of that, and then holding left click and dragging makes you do this, and letting go of the left click just makes you do that. Just does that, and then right click is like first person. I'm on top of the buggy now. There's a camera view, and then there's these options here. There's exit world to exit out of this world into the main menu. Regenerate world, meaning to like refresh it. I'm a buggy right here. It says that I'm a buggy right now. These are vehicles. I can also become a jet. Time. This is like the time for like night and day. So right now it's night. I think I'll change it to like day or something. Where is that sun? There it is. There's the sun. Yeah, there's the sun. This just changes the time of the day. I want it night like that. There's this freeze time, which I have no idea what that is. It probably just freezes it. I don't know. There's also freeze motion. Oh, that's new. That's also there's the number 9 next to it, which is what I just demonstrated with the little ghost flying around. There's also screenshots. You can press 8, just capture a screenshot of whatever your screen is displaying. And there's also bots. They're AIs that follow you around. And this is like all your speedometer. This is your speedometer, your distance from. This is your distance from the spawn point here, your altitude, and the environment generating is the visuals here. These are like different options of the sky. Like I picked detailed, and it looks really cool. The sky, it's got stars and stuff and such. It's also disable atmosphere, water. There is water. There's post sound effects. I think that is, or post effects. I'm not sure. Then I don't know what that one is. I don't know what that one is. I'm not sure what these two are. And then this is exit full screen, and those are the options, literally. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the time as that. Let's go. Let's go with I'm just experimenting with these two down here. I'm not sure what they do. I really don't know. Okay, so now I'm gonna be a jet. Now this is a jet. Forward is to go hover forward. E is to go up. Q is to go down. S is to go backwards. D is to go strafing right, or turn right, and then A is to turn left. Currently I'm in hover mode, which is what you see those little landers for. The arrow keys also do the same thing as WSD do. It's basically the same controls, almost, as the buggy. But if I were to press space and hold E, it would get rid of the landing, and it would make you a legit jet. So Q is to have no thrust, and then holding nothing will just have like a medium boost, and then E will like make you go faster. But there is no reverse. The left is to roll right. The left is to roll left. The right is to roll right. And then forward is to go down. Up is to go. Backwards is to go up. Then you can press spacebar again, and you put you in lander mode. It's like a VTOL. So if I were to press jet again, it would put me back into the spawn point. Now here's a buggy. Now I'm a buggy again. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a bot. I'm going to become a jet. I'm going to move out of the way because I'm going to spawn a whole lot of bots. Okay, so I'm going to add 10 bots, right? Now those are all AIs. What they do is that they follow you. That's all they do. They follow you right up to you. So now if I were to come over here, and so they all follow me. Now I'll become a buggy. I gotta get going quick, because they will follow you. These buggies can go really fast, and this is a dune. Now here's a trick I like to play. Here's a trick. They all go flying over. And they all coming over that horizon. Sometimes I like to do go in the glider mode and just psych them out. Now there is other maps. Now I'm going to freeze motion. Now I'm all the way up here. There's the spawn point. You see all those individual little lights right there? Those are all bots. Now this is me. sitting there. This is frozen time I've just enabled. I'm gonna capture a screenshot, and I'm gonna exit out of this world to show you a new map. Freestyle. This map. So this is spawn point, yeah. It's a little bit of a crater. So out here is like this little gelatinous area here. There's nothing too special about it. That's all that down there. All that right there is all lava. That's all lava. Now that is a volcano sitting right there. That's a ship. That's another part of the ship. That's just part of the map. That's an active volcano. The effects on it look really cool. That's a new part that they added right there. That's a new part that they added. This is a classical map that stayed with this game. Now with any of these maps, they are endless. Like you can go, like you can keep going and going and going. Like it would never end. Like there is no such thing as like an endless as a limited box. So for example, I'm a jet. Now I'm going 1,000 speed, 1,000. I'm going almost 800 miles per hour right now and counting. I'm almost at 900. Now I'm at 1000. Now I'm going at 1,200 miles per hour. Now I just came from that way, and I'm still going. There is no skybox. There is no boundary. It's all endless. It's literally endless. Like it doesn't matter how far you go. There is no end. These maps are huge. I have a reason to believe that they are literally infinite. You will not see the same lake or the same hill. Like you won't, like this, like right here. Like you see that right there, right in the middle of my screen. You won't see that ever again. You won't see that twice. You won't see any of this twice because it's all randomly generated, all of them. So now I'm going to show you the next map. This is like a mountain range type. That's a big mountain, Snow White Mountain. Now there is water here. Now this is water. Now if I were to go into this water, it wouldn't affect you very much. My game is running really slow, so I gotta put down the visuals. Whoa. That's not what I wanted. Detailed sky. Here we go. So now this is the mountain range without any fog or anything. This is all water. So now I'm gonna go into the water. See, there's not very much that's changed. In the classical, and before they rebooted Mars Explorer, this game I'm playing right now, as it's now called Terra. It used to be called Mars Explorer because of all the sand, red sand element kind of thing. Before they rebooted it, you had so this is a tab right here. This is a tab of all of these settings. You had 3 tabs over here, and you had like a map right here, chatting right here. There's a chat box here. They had multiplayer. It was a lot of fun. And they had thousands of maps, and they had tons of other features too. It was pretty damn cool. I'm gonna show you the next map now. There's not a whole lot to these maps. This spaceship that I'm on. We're on a spaceship in front of the sun. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing really quick. So, I'm going fast, I'm going fast. Now it turned into a little glider. Now I'll hold Alt. It bends up your glider and it makes you fall down. Straight down, slowly. It's like a parachute. It's really cool. So now we're gonna go down this way. This is essentially a big space station. That's all it is really. There's nothing there's not a whole lot of this. The last game that they had had about at least 30 maps. I'm not kidding you. It had a lot of maps. A lot more than you can count. Well, shoot, I'm stuck. Well, fucking hell. Oh boy. Gonna be a buggy. But yeah, this is essentially just a big space station. There's not a whole lot to this map. Oh, and apparently some of that I can go right through. But yeah, there's not a whole lot to these maps. This is a big desert. It's got some floating bits. It's either from like maybe the map not loading quite enough. I don't know. Some of this is not loading quite correctly. But yeah, this is just a big desert. That's all it is really. Just a big desert. That's all it is. With like caves and stuff. It's got grass. I didn't know it had grass. Maybe it does have grass. Okay, let's see what's over here. Oh man. All right, that's enough of that. My my game is kind of crashing. I just wish that the classic was still there, was still around to play around. Like maybe if I can, I'm gonna look for the game on a different platform. If I can. Martian Games was a website that had Mars Explorer, but now they've changed and now Martian Games, the website, doesn't have what it quite used to have. It has a lot less games than it did like 2 years ago. It's weird. It's really weird. Huh. So now I'm gonna play some Garry's mod now. Okay, boop. Dun, 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 dun. Hold on, I have something downloading really quick. I'm gonna end this stream. I'm gonna end this stream, and then once it gets done downloading, I'll restream this again.